My name's Ika Trijsburg. I'm a research fellow at the Melbourne Centre for Cities, and I've been involved in leading the Map of the Month project. Maps contribute to social and policy debate and discussion in a variety of ways, largely by sparking important conversations. They can start to answer some of the questions, but they can also just pose the question to begin with. One of the maps that I've really appreciated in this series was the first one, which was around bumping spaces and the way that social infrastructure across metropolitan Melbourne creates opportunities for people to encounter others and people that they might not encounter in their spheres. And what that means in terms of our profound loneliness that's being experienced across our society. One of the things that I've really appreciated with this Map of the Month project is the participatory mapping processes and the way that we've used this opportunity to bring together established scientific research knowledge coming from the universities and the research partners, and complementing that with the knowledge coming from different sectors, different industries, and different people who are working at the coalface, so to speak, in these sectors, to really understand where are the points of tension, where are the data gaps, where are the stories that aren't being told, and to provide some context. One of the interesting stories that's found in one of the maps that we created through the Map of the Month series is looking at our night workers in Melbourne, and particularly working in the health sector, where people live and where people work, and what that means in terms of people's needs to commute, to access different services, and to be able to move across a relatively vast metropolis daily to be able to serve our healthcare needs. And I think that's a really important and undertold story. So Map of the Month as a project started over 10 years ago in South Africa by our colleagues at the Gauteng City Region Observatory, which is in the Greater Johannesburg area. We then have been able to learn from their experiences and modify this for the Greater Melbourne context. A key way that we've done that is to include the participatory map-making workshops, which has been a really valuable way that we can further integrate the policy perspectives of people working at different levels of government, working in civil society, working in community groups, working at different academic institutions across Greater Melbourne, to be able to inform the maps so that they can be more complex, more contextualised, and so that the process itself was able to bring different people from different sectors together. I think the thing that draws me to maps is that I'm a very visual person, so I love being able to engage with information visually. I love how accessible they are as well, particularly when we're looking at scientific knowledge translation, but also other forms of knowledge that we can present visually through maps. I love that people who might not otherwise be able to engage with that information or might not choose to engage with that information can really see, particularly when we're looking at a metropolitan scale like these ones that we've produced through Map of the Month, the way that we live, the way that we interact, and see that visually represented, and we can see ourselves reflected in that, and we can learn from the stories of others as well. The Map of the Month project is a collaboration with the Lord Mayor's Charitable Foundation, the Municipal Association of Victoria, Pursuit, Auran, the Australian Urban Research Infrastructure Network, Melbourne Data Analytics Platform, and the Office for Suburban Development.